As promised, I am going to be playing as Rosalina in this episode. What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Super Smash Bros. Wii U Classic Mode. Now, jumping right into this, I already introduced the character that I am going to be playing as. We're going to set our difficulty to 7.5, as is the tradition, and we are going to first take on... Why don't we start with our rival, you know? Because, yeah, Kirby's cool and all, but also because it's at the Jungle Japes. And no, this is Congo Jungle, not Jungle Japes. I believe that Jungle Japes was the Donkey Kong stage from Melee, not from the N64. But the reason why I love this stage is because of the song and also because of the nostalgia. Alright, so with Rosalina, if I do remember correctly, there is a bit of a learning curve, and that is because of her fighting style, of course. Well, whenever a character has a learning curve in a fighting game, of course, it's always because of their fighting style. But yeah, I think I lost my Luma right now, just now. I think that if I press B to summon the Luma again, then a new one will appear. There you go. Alright, so it looks like that the Luma will fight and will follow my commands even though the Luma is far away from me. And I think that there's a move that I can— No! Whoa, I almost threw myself, launched myself off of the stage. Did you see that? I'm gonna need to be careful with that. No! I killed my second Luma! Alright, I think that I should not play as Rosalina because I am slaughtering all of these poor Lumas. Everyone's going to hate me because I'm a Luma killer. Take this! No, no, jump! Jump! Oh, what am I panicking about? I'm still at my second life. Alright, get out of here, Samus. Get out of here! Man, I'm telling you, these CPU are really good at dodging at level 7.5. I talked a little bit, just a little bit about this with Raxby. But basically we were thinking maybe an episode of me doing like classic mode on difficulty 9 would be something of interest. It would obviously be something more comedic and less serious because it would be filled with me dying. If I'm dying this many times in 7.5, I can only imagine how many times I will die in episode on level 9.0. I can't talk today. Alright, that is round 1, and we only cleared it in 2 minutes. Isn't that the fastest thing that you have ever seen? Alright, let's do another one-on-one, and let's do it with another female warrior, Lucina. Alright, and she is, for some reason, I was gonna say, what is this, Mute City? Is this Mute City? But no, Port Town Aerodive. But I was just so thrown off by the very rude Rob. This is not the first time that he has done this, by the way. He was an intruder in one of the other episodes too. And it was with Rob kicked out another female fighter too. That is the rudest thing, Rob. I'm going to punish you for your rudeness. You need to learn how to be a gentleman, assuming that you are a guy. Your name is Rob after all. Alright, so the excessive time that was spent fighting in round 1 was made up for the very quick fight that just took place here in round 2. So there we go, we are at 3 minutes and 45 seconds in this episode. So not bad at all. Oh man, it's an 8-player smash. An 8-player smash. I should be excited about this, but you know what? It's just, I know it's gonna be so chaotic with all of these 7.5 CPUs. That's okay. I gotta be brave. I have to be bold and courageous in fighting these guys because they are nothing against the powerful Rosalina and Luma. Right? No one? No one agrees with me? Okay. Here we are anyway. Anyway, here we are in the Wii Fit Trainer stage. I'm not sure what this place is called, but it looks like a little training room. If anything though, this is the most empty gym that I've ever seen. And actually, I kind of wish that, and when I say empty, I mean empty because of the lack of equipment, not because of the lack of people. Because this is an 8-player smash, so there's clearly not a lack of people here. And they are all fighting. each other. But anyway, what I was saying was, I wish that there weren't that many people at the gym that I go to, but I go to 24-hour fitness, so, and it's one of the really big ones, so of course, you have to expect a lot of people over there. Yeah, I do go to the gym, you know, it's important to keep yourself not only mentally and spiritually fit, but also physically fit as well, so, yeah, that's that. I've been seeing a lot of these Captain Olimar! No, Captain Olimar spaceship items. I've been seeing a lot of them around lately. And if you didn't notice earlier, I'll tell you now that during the Congo jungle fight in round 1, I almost died at the hand of a Captain Olimar rocket ship. I completely forgot that someone had thrown it, and then I moved over towards the area where it was supposed to land, and thankfully I didn't die. You know, I just need to pay a little bit more attention to things. Let's do another... Oh, nah, not a one-on-one. Let's fight Jigglypuff and Toon Link. No intruder this time. No Rob. No giant or metal Rob. It's funny because when you say metal Rob, that's kind of redundant because Rob is a robot, so obviously I would have thought that he was made out of metal. Unless he was made out of plastic just like the original Rob was. You know, the actual product, not the character. Alright, Toon Link. Toon Link is another character that I'm going to have to play as sometime soon. Now that I think about it, with all of this DLC hype for Super Smash, I can't help but wonder whether or not Young Link will actually make a return, you know? And some of you might be thinking, what, come on, Young Link, when they already have Toon Link, is already a clone, they're gonna add another clone, yada yada yada. I get you. That's logical, that's reasonable, so I completely get you. But I found out recently that there is a chance that Roy will be making a comeback. Not the Koopa Kid Roy, but Roy from Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's insane, right? And apparently the reason why people are speculating this and the reason why this is being rumored nowadays is because there's a user on Reddit that is well known for dumping 3DS files onto his computer and then accessing those files and viewing those files. And after the recent Smash update, you know, alongside with the Mewtwo DLC, they released an update for Smash that, of course, added some character balances, added some new features and all of that. But apparently Nintendo added a few files, and the files had some of the names Roy and even Ryu in those file names. So of course that sparked the interest of this guy and he shared it on Reddit. And apparently after listening to the sound file that had the name Roy in it, it was the Fire Emblem victory screen. So clearly this file was not something that was meant for the Koopa Kid Roy, you know? So I think that it is very possible that Roy will be making a comeback, you know? Another interesting thing is that apparently there's going to be a Fire Emblem concert held sometime soon, and Sakurai is going to be attending that concert, possibly as a guest speaker. And I know that Sakurai wasn't really involved with the production or the creation of any of the Fire Emblem games, if I'm understanding this correctly, if I know my Fire Emblem knowledge. But could it be possible that he's going to announce the addition of Roy in the future? You know, and that's what someone speculated on Twitter, but you never know. You never know. All right, let me go ahead and try using out Rosalina's special moves, you know? Try to showcase Rosalina's special moves. Even though there's not much point in me showcasing her special moves because, you know, she was a character that was released from the get-go. She was released on launch date, or she was available on launch date, and she wasn't even a character that you had to unlock, so what's the point of showcasing Rosalina, you know? If I made a video for the sake of showcasing Rosalina, that would be the most pointless video, or maybe not too pointless, you know? If I were to do it just for fun, then it's not entirely pointless, because it's still something that, you know, if I wanted to do it, then I'd be doing it for the sake of enjoyment, so it's not entirely pointless, just not something that a lot of people would want to see. Alright, let's just finish off all of these Miis. Ooh, a Bob-omb. I want that. I want you, Mr. Oh no! You betrayed me, Bob-omb! Why? Oh, look at that sword fighter. Oh, I heard that the sword fighter Mii was buffed recently. It came with that Smash update that I was talking about. But of course, I wouldn't know all that much because I don't play as any of the Miis, as I've said many times in the past. Take this, Grandma! That's not my grandma, by the way. That's just some old Mii that someone wanted to make. And there she goes. Not even trying to make an attempt to return back to the platform because she was so terrified of my power as Rosalina. Either that or she already used all of her aerials and couldn't, you know, actually use any of them to get back to the platform. That sounds more logical to me, you know? Alright, here we go. Master Hand and Crazy Hand. Nothing new here. We've been doing a lot of the same old, same old. And leave a comment below. Are you guys still enjoying this series? Because I really hope that you are. You know, I still enjoy playing it. I remember... well... I'll admit that there are times when classic mode does get frustrating, and there are times when it does feel repetitive, but come on, it's Smash, so of course, even though it might feel repetitive, Smash Bros is just a fun game to play, you know? But are you guys still enjoying this series? I really hope so. But what I don't enjoy is being crushed by a crazy hand. What I do enjoy is defeating these hands and defeating Master Cores. That's the type of thing that I'm into, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bruh? Huh? You know what I'm saying? That's not ShdwjGaming talk. ShdwjGaming doesn't talk like that. Well, for all you guys know. No, ShdwjGaming doesn't talk like that. This is one of the moves that really irritates me, by the way. Yeah, solely for the purpose of that. That if it touches you once, it doesn't do damage, but it grabs you and then sends you into Master Core's mouth where he eats you and chews you and all of that. Oh my goodness. I forgot that her B up move, it's directional, so whenever... Whoa, that sent me flying. Oh my goodness. Alright, that was really bad just now. Alright, let's finish this guy. I don't want to see any more of this guy. Oh, what is that move? It looks really weird. What are those things on you, man? It doesn't look nice. I'm gonna punish you for looking like that, you know? I'm so judgmental. Oh man, you see that move alone did 22 damage. Oh my goodness. That can be dodged, by the way. When he sends... No. That can be dodged when he, like, yells like that and then sends you flying, so that would be the best thing to do. I tried to use my shield, but it still pushed me, you know, and that makes sense, I guess. Alright, Rosalina and Luma, let's finish this dog form and save as much energy as we can for sword form. Oh, I missed that. No! Please don't crush me, Mr. Puppy, I love dogs. I like dogs more than cats, if that does anything, you know, if that will allow you to spare my soul, to spare me. Alright. If I become quiet, ladies and gents, that is simply because I am trying to focus, as you would have guessed, because I really don't want to have to redo this, you know? We are making good time. Look, we're at like 13 minutes right now. We're making some good time. Oh no! Well, there goes the whole making good time thing, but I'll still go ahead and skip the enemies that we fought already, so... Here we are, ladies and gents, back at sword form. Nothing new, except we are still at our first life, so that's something that I'm proud of, you know? Something that's worthy of being proud of. Alright. Oh! It looks like that it can only slash in one direction with that certain move when he charges up and then he does all of these like circular slashes and whatnot, all of that nonsense. Alright, let me dodge this. Well, let's try again next time, you know. That was kind of a fail dodge, but you know. Yeah, there you go. So I found the key to avoiding that easily. I mean, avoiding it easily, not that it was found by me easily, because what are we? We're at like the 14th episode already, and I still haven't figured that out? Oh, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I can't be like all of those other YouTubers who are like super good, you know, like tournament level good. You know, there was a time when I thought that I could take on people in a Smash Bros tournament, and I'll admit that I might be able to make it to a good amount of rounds, but after, you know, this series, of course, it's opened my eyes to the fact that I need more training, you know? I need more training in the hyperbolic time chamber. Leave a comment if you understand that reference, because, man, I love that anime. The anime that I'm referencing, you know? You guys that get the reference, you get me, right? Hyperbolic time chamber, right? Right? Yeah. Ah. Man, she is huge. I noticed that Rosalina is such a huge character. Like, she's really tall. And in Mario Kart and a bunch of other games, she's considered as a heavy class, you know? Well, maybe not many other games, but just in Mario Kart, she is considered a heavy class because of how tall she is. There's only room for one Rosalina in the galaxy. I gotta make this conclusion epic, okay? There is only one room for... Man, I was going to continue monologuing while I was beating her up, but you know what? That's okay too. Let me finish. There is only one room. There's only room for... There is room for only one Rosalina in the galaxy. There is room for only one galactic princess in the galaxy, and that is none other than the Rosalina. It wasn't really all that epic, but you know, at least I gave it a shot, you know? And at least I am at 2 lives at the very end of Classic Mode. That is not bad at all, don't you think? Alright, thank you guys once again for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave a like. Let's try to get this video up to 5 likes. And could you guys do me a favor? If you enjoyed the episode, please don't be afraid to share it with your friends, you know? Let's try to get this video out there. Try to get this series out there, you know? But anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. But until then, take care.